Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, grab a cup of coffee. From the minute I started thinking about doing a reading, I started having hella messages coming in. Okay, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I'm getting so many downloads this morning. I was fine until I decided, okay, I'm going to go start cleansing the cards and cleansing my area to do a reading, and messages just started coming in. So this is not going to resonate for everybody. So I asked, who do they want to tell me about? And they said, the ripple effect groups. And I'm like, what? So I started laying out cards, and it just took over and had a mind of its own. So I'm going to walk y'all through this because I've got more cards to pull, but I'm going to lay them out. I don't have enough area. So first of all, we started off with smudging ceremony. And they're talking about everything that's unseen is becoming cleansed. Okay? All of the old taken for granted things, government, the way things work. They're talking about the way groups work, the way people work. They're talking about everything being cleansed over the next, I don't know how long. They're like, I guess it takes as long as it takes is what I'm hearing right now. Okay. So when I started pulling the cards, they gave me shapeshifter. Shapeshifter, they're talking about different people. They're talking about two different groups. One, they're talking about people that are being trickster type energies, that they're putting on one face, but something else is going on behind the scenes that is not good for anybody but them. Selfish, controlling, rather it's groups in particular, certain people in particular of groups, or those just out for themselves. And then they're talking about a type of group that are out there, that people that have been, that are shape-shifting into the people of the future that are meant to help other people, and kind of like the good guys versus the bad guys. Okay, those are going to become elders in the future. Okay, so, and then they were talking about white buffaloes. They said there's only a few of these. Where that presently, they said there's going to be more, but they're talking about one or two that are going to end up standing out. Some will be seen, some will not be seen. I'm hearing that specifically. Okay. And they're talking about those that quietly go about making changes that other people won't notice the effect of until in the future. Okay. They're talking about people that work behind the scenes, that are meant to change things for the better. They're also talking about people that go out and teach and do, one or two in particular people. These people are going to stand out, but not maybe necessarily where everybody can see them, okay? They're going to do their best work in smaller groups, and one in particular, I'm picking up on that. You guys, if you've listened to my channel for any sort of time, you've heard me talk about 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So there's one or two out there that will go around and will teach, and they'll make a difference in small ways that will ripple out into helping other people, okay? And they're talking about lots of things changing in a fluid way. They're talking about things changing. Some people with their psychic abilities will make major changes. And that will transform a lot of things, okay? Because fire transforms, right? Fire comes in and it can do a lot of damage, right? But then then after all the chaos, then new things can grow from it, right? It's a huge transformation. So they're talking about over time, this is things being transferred. And going in the near future, some elders from the past are going to fall big. They're telling me this morning. But they're saying new elders are going to come up that are the good, the better ones, are saying, of the shapeshifter energies in the future, that are going to make a difference in a quiet way, but it's going to have a bigger impact on the earth herself. I don't know what exactly they mean by that. Take it how it resonates. They're saying a lot of people are answering the call, though, in subtle ways, big ways. They're even talking about the seers and different people doing different things with their psychic abilities that are making a difference, that's resonating with a lot of more people than it used to. That's what I'm hearing, than it used to, okay? And then they're talking about this out-of-the-way tracker energy. They said some people are going to keep track of this, keep track of who the movers and the shakers are, and maybe use that information to their benefit, to benefit others. Some may not. Some may take some of the things they see, file it away, and at a later date use it to manipulate. It's just going to depend on the kind of person, what their life path is, what they're listening to, and if they're, how can I say that? And if they are wanting just to be one of those people that helps themselves or help others, it's just gonna depend, they're saying. Okay, take that how it resonates, guys. This is just kind of like an overall energy message of what's coming in for, things going into the future. Now, Song of the Wild and Sacred Mountain. Here they're talking about certain people gathering together in the center of the ripple effect. That's going to make a huge difference in the future. This is where at some point in time, all those that want good for everybody else or are trying to do good, rather it's animals, healing the earth, earth healers, people trying to save forest land, the oceans, people trying to help other people, abuse, people, that go to work for food banks, all the people that do their help to actually have helper energy, have a sacred place within them that they're operating from. Take that how it resonates, guys. That's what I was hearing in my head. Okay. And the Song of the Wild, it's answering the call in Song of the Wild is these people that want to make a difference for the good. They operate from this sacred place inside of them. Okay, guys, that's the best way I can explain that one. Then we have Eagle Medicine. This card always talks to me about getting a higher perspective and then figuring out what's the best way you can help, right? It also talks about helping children, women, those that can't help themselves. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Now, then we have ancestors, but this they're not really talking about this time about this being your ancestors talking to you. They're talking about some of you will, whatever's been in your family tree or what is some of the major better traits are going to come to the forefront of things that are in your family line. And some of you are going to take the negative things and make them positive. And some of you are going to take the positive and make it even more positive. Okay. It's going to be up to you to change your future, to change your future line. Like if your family's always had an alcoholic or two. Okay. This is what I'm hearing, guys. Don't take it out on the messenger. Okay. And you decide I'm not going to be an alcoholic, you say, right? So you never drink. And you teach your kids, don't drink. You break the chain. So this is talking about breaking the chain of the negative things and bringing the good things up. Now, they're also saying some people will fall into this, oh God, what do you call it? Not everybody's going to be able to do that. Some of you will. Quite a few of you will, actually, are going to be the ones that break the chain of different things that run in your family, they're saying, to get this walking in beauty. Walking in beauty talks to me about going across the millennia or going into the future, one person at a time, making a huge difference, going through a new portal, going through a new door that brings more happiness to the planet overall. They're saying, use your voice, get out there and talk. If you've made big changes, they said some of you are you might think some of you are more internal than external. They're saying the internal need to be more external and the external just need to be more active taking or do more action, put your money where your mouth is. Okay, so they're talking about several different kinds of people here. All right, and then they're saying the sky's the limit. Okay, they're saying it's going to be up to people to make the difference, right? And it's going to take more people getting mad or wanting to make the change, okay, for us all to be able to, and it's not going to work that way for everybody, mind you, They're just saying overall, going into the future, okay, that this is, guys, they were just, they're also talking to me about groups right now that are working in secret. Some groups, some are running away, they're saying. They're also saying that others are taking some of their knowledge and working, I'm hearing undercover and being more evil than what you would think, is what they keep telling me. All right? Guys, take that how it resonates, okay? So now I want to, let's see, I want to pull some major energy for the next week or two, or even just overall. Or maybe even just So, well, I'm going to just pull the cards. We're going to see what they say. And guys, if it resonates for you, if it comes in for you in some sort of way, or if it makes sense to you, they're saying you'll know it if it's for you. Okay? If you're arguing with any of this, or if some of this isn't coming in for you, it doesn't even feel right, guys, leave it for those that it will. Okay? Because it's they're talking about in a very general way. Okay? We got on the bottom. Creativity. Creativity. Flow. Some people are going to have to use their creativity. Stability. Love is, they're saying love is going to be one of the things that's going to motivate people the most. Vast vistas, more people traveling than ever before. This is talking about nomad energy. I don't know if y'all can see the face of that in there. See that face? Okay, guys, I've been seeing faces everywhere. I've been putting them up. I'm going to do some of those too. A lot of people traveling to places they've never traveled before. Some people, they're also making me feel like some people just think if they just leave the country that they're going to be safe or something like that. But no matter what you've done, there's always somebody watching, whether you think there is or not. And just because you leave the actual country because of bad things that you've done or good things that you've done doesn't mean you're actually going to get away with it. I just heard that so clear with that card. Under the cover of night. I'm hearing something about the undercover of night. This is stillness. They're saying something about the undercover of night or the next full moon. Some move slow under the cover of night. I'm hearing something about, I don't want to use the word evil, but I'm hearing something about bad can sometimes come at night, or something under the stillness, or under the under the cover of darkness. I don't know, guys. Power. This is kind of feeling to me like today about this kind of feels like a tug of war between the mighty and the not so mighty. Like they're pointing out how dense this, and I forget what these things are called. It looks like a rhino to me, but it's not a rhino. But it's a dinosaur, right? And these two are like two of the most these are the leaf eaters, these are the meat eaters, right? But this feels like they're talking about power plays and some that think they can throw their weight around, some that are going to be moving slow, but yet their power is going to be stronger than the ones that just want to come in and bulldoze or want to come in showing off some, how can I explain that? Sometimes the slower moving energy overpowers the faster, more negative type of stuff. And it just feels like these are two powers at play. And one of them is quiet behind the scenes. The other one's more up front in your face. But just because that one's up in front of your face doesn't mean it's always going to win. Okay? Sometimes it's the quiet powers and the powers that be behind the scenes that make the most difference. Okay, guys, I'm just telling you what I'm picking up as I'm going through these cards, okay? And then we've got major breakthrough for everybody, all right? I'm actually going to put that right there. And trust that everything's going to be okay. So this is just overall general energy, okay? What kind of places might people see a lot of change? Good or bad? What do you want to tell me about different places? on the bottom. Productive environment, creative zone, technology hub. Technology is going to change, they're saying. Some things in technology. A lot of more people are going to be living in some type of retreat type places. Are going to also see a lot of things. Okay. I see wonders, Arctic wonders, polar extremes. They're saying at some point things are going to come to a halt with this frigid realm, and I'm thinking this definitely is feeling like from the end of August through November when Pluto goes back into Capricorn, guys. Livestock rearing, again, more people raising their own food, coming together in smaller communities, moving out away from big technology. Again, we got the arena card, okay? Guys, that was my raven. He's behind me. I've been feeding him every morning. Anyway, some things that you're going to think are public actually are going to be hid on a national side, on the national arena, I'm hearing. What the heck? Family gatherings are going to be more important. Ooh, I just heard something. No, I just heard gathering in Washington. So, guys, take that. I don't know if they're talking about the state of Washington or the capital of Washington. I'm just pulling cards and seeing what they tell me. Subway, railway, train. So they're mentioning about how they've been having. There's the bird, guys. They're talking about how there's been some train accidents in the past, 10 years? Or something about derailment. Maybe something's going to have a plan of some kind that's going to derail, or maybe it's actually a train itself. Guys, I hope not. Oh my gosh, I really hope not. Glass portal windowsill. There's something about portals that you'll see coming ahead of you in the future. It's got a beautiful woman on there with the window, and it's talking about framed views, glass portal windowsill. So some of you will see some of this stuff coming, or we'll be able to make a change through some kind of portal. Or maybe they're talking about actually even not even just a portal, but maybe just a portal as of having a choice of which way to go. For whatever that means, guys. Take it however it resonates or comes in for you. Road journey, more of you traveling, more people traveling, and more problems with cars too. You know how there's the thing with Tesla going on. There's the thing with gas prices are like, geez, guys, I don't know about y'all, but here it's $5.10. Okay, some parts of the country it's less, but I'm hearing something about vehicles and more, and also more people making journeys and the things that happen on those journeys in smaller enclosed spaces. I just heard that in my head. Okay. Restaurant. Now this one looks like, okay, so this one, they're pointing out the glass in it to me, saying that, again, these are like portals too. People, I'm feeling, what? What are you saying? They're pointing out the big city behind it. They're showing me the guy with the 1 foot in, 1 foot out again. They always show me, guys, if you're listening to my channel for Healing the Time, when I've talked about 1 foot in, 1 foot out, they always show me Constantine with Keanu Reeves, with his sitting on the chair, with his feet in the water, with the cat, and he says, cats are half in, half out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I'm feeling like things aren't all what they seem. Some people know the score, some won't. A portal, a big city, maybe some more. I don't know, guys. They're just sending me several, like 3 or 4 little mumbo jumbo messages in the 1 foot in, 1 foot out character. Guys, maybe that means something to somebody. Maybe some of you are going to start paying more attention to something you need to learn. Computers, acquisition, acquiring something through knowledge. Swimming pool. You see how here there's these ripples here, right here, and they're telling me 1 step at a time. They're pointing out the pathway, guys. And then this line, like a timeline. They're making me feel like somebody may feel like they're drowning right now, or they're submerged, but then they're showing me somebody like climbing up and going from not one timeline to another, but kind of like going through some kind of step in time, I'm hearing. Well, that's odd. There's showing me this beautiful girl walking up here, and when she stands up on this line right here, she just disappears into the future. I don't know what that means, guys. Does that mean anything to anybody? And others going with her. Oh, in my mind's eye, guys, she turned around and looked at me, and her face did not look human. But she's got the body of a human. You can't see her. I mean, she's in my mind's eye, guy, but she's standing right here, and she's smiling, so it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Guys, I'm feeling like visitors from the water, I'm hearing. Does that mean, has anybody seen anything weird on the water lately? Ooh, man, guys, I just got chills all over. Has anybody seen anything strange on the water lately? Okay, we're going to leave that one then. We're going to just walk away from that one right now. Guys, I just got the weirdest vision off of this card. Charging station. And then something about, again, about fuel, cars, charging, trains, on this train card right here, they're making me feel like this is like, you ever see those things where, those movies where they got the speck of light and the person walks into the light and then they just like disappear? They're making me feel like jumping timelines, jumping through magical portals, I'm hearing. Didn't the restaurant card come after that? Guys, something about portals here. And I'm having trouble pulling in. And I can just keep seeing somebody going through it and disappearing. Going through it, disappearing. Has anybody had anybody in their family recently disappeared or suddenly moved away and didn't give any explanation? Or didn't tell you where they were going? Guys, okay, so somebody has somebody that has, okay, I don't know if that's going to resonate for anyone or not right now, but they're making me feel like somebody has just didn't tell nobody where they were going and they suddenly took off. And then I'm also still getting this image about foreign visitors that don't look like us. They look like us, but they don't look like us. So, guys, I've gotten a couple of messages here. I don't even know what to say about it, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there because I don't even know what... Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, guys, I get some of the weirdest messages sometimes from these cards. Some of the stuff they send me, guys, is really out there, so I don't tell y'all every single thing they tell me because some of it, I don't know if it would make sense to y'all or not. And I mean, I do get more Starseed stuff sometimes, and get some messages that seem really, really, really out there. You know, like one time they told me something about 30 years in the future, and I'm like, but I'm like, I can't tell them that because that's too far in the future. But they're not saying actually 30 years. They're just showing me this, and they're just, it feels like the numbers just go up, and when I got to 30 it stopped. So it's like they I can't explain to y'all how they tell me stuff. But it's weird. Okay, so what else? Anything anybody in particular needs to know? Angels, ancestors of other people, any messages for anyone? I saw the Wizard of Awareness go by. I saw the Movement one go by. Ghostlands again. Anything anybody needs to know on their journey? Unexpected visitors. I just saw that. Oh my gosh, guys. And I just saw that on that other. Holy shit. Okay. Goblins. Okay. Goblin, now 5. That's a 5 card. They always tell me about numbers on these cards. Change card. So, goblins can be internal or external. They can be other people or they can be you, okay? They can have negative things. Some people, it feels like on this, it feels like, but this is internal, it feels like. This feels like somebody's got major change coming, and you're going to overcome something in your past that you don't need to carry into the future, okay? Take that how it resonates, guys. I'm just pulling cards this morning, giving y'all this overall energy that I'm picking up on. Balancing act. Again, jumping timelines. Someone might actually take a trip on a boat, or feel like you're being actually pulled in two directions, but you're going to jump. And see how she's got, it's like there's one line here, right, guys? Can you see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. And then she's got these, but at the below her hand, it looks like there's other lines. So this feels like some of you might have several different decisions to make, and for you to have balanced things out, you need to focus on just one thing, okay? And make sure that it has to do with love, I'm hearing. Take that how it resonates, guys. It's in the details. To find clarity, look through the details. Or the clarity is escaping you because there's too many details. Take that however that resonates, guys. Okay. Rock bottom. Some of you are ending a cycle and starting a new. And the new is going to be better than the old, and this is going to bring in lots and lots of joy. They're telling me to put this one right here. That's a 33 card, okay? Guys, these are just some general messages. I don't know if any of it's going to resonate, but I just felt called to do this, okay? Protecting treasure. Some of you are waiting to be called, okay? And at some point in the near future, something you know is going to become very valuable that you don't realize you carry within you. That's what I'm hearing. Take that how it resonates, guys. Anything for anybody else? Lots of movement for some of you also, with this some kind of knowledge that you know that nobody else knows, or something that comes to light for you. It's going to create a lot of movement in your life. That's a message for somebody else. And then some of you are going to, in the near future, come together on some kind of special project. And this one right here, guys, okay, this is how this card feels this morning, okay? It feels like this is going into the future to come together. That's what this card actually literally feels like this morning, okay? All right, one more. Education. There we got education again. Your spirit guides and angels, some of you are urging you to find out something that you don't know, or to look for the answer in a book. That's where when I look at this little gold spirit guide or whatever it is right here, it feels like that's where you're going to find your answer. I'm hearing pot of gold, but I don't think it means literally pot of gold. I think what they're saying is when you do some reading, you're going to find some kind of gold there. Okay, take that how it resonates, guys. So, guys, I just wanted to pull cards this morning and just see what I got. So, take this how it resonates. It may or may not resonate for you, but they told me it was important. So, this is just a general mini message for anybody that needs it. Guys, take it how it resonates. I am going to do my other readings between today and tomorrow, and get those up for you. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Lots of messages coming in, lots of things shifting and changing for a lot of people, and it's just all changing. It's all changing. Lighthouse.